I know, right? All right, so this is a type of problem that everyone keeps getting stuck on. So absolutely no shame in coming to talk about this. In March, Delphine's house, they're trying to make a joke, not really a joke, but talk about like people in Greek mythology. I think they're trying to make like kind of a nod towards Greek mythology. It says, in March, Delphine's house had 40% more snowfall than in February. Delphine's house had F centimeters of snow in February. So what we're told, I'm going to use green, thinking about March, but then again, we're talking about snow, is that in March...
Oh, can I do that?
Sure, yeah. February. Always a fun word to write. So if March had 40% more snow than February, we can rewrite March as M. Now, but then the problem starts to become, okay, 40% more than F. Because they tell us February's F, we decided to make March M for now. And Nate, if you've been struggling on 80% stuff, it might be worth you paying attention to what we're saying up here. This is where kids keep getting confused about how we get from here to like our next step. The problem is with 40%, it's 40% what? Because we can't just work in 40%. We need to have percent of something. So since what we're talking about is F to start, it's going to be 40% of F more. So what we're saying is that March is 40% of F. And I'm going to switch to writing in decimals now. So 40% of F more than what we already had, which was 100% of F. So really small right here, I'm going to write this was 100% F. So that's all the snow in February. 40% more February snow. Now, another way that we could do this is, and I don't even really know, if we flip around this writing, March is February plus 40%. Right now, February, when it's just February, I can help you, man. I'm just in the middle of something with Sophia, so if you wait just a minute, I can help you. February, if we have all of February, that's 100% of February. And if we have 100% of February plus 40% more, because they tell us it increases by 40%, 40% of what? Again, we have to say, oh, it's of February. So if we have 100% February plus 40% February, we end up with 140% February. So this then we have to take to the multiple choice options and say, well, which of those makes sense? Well, any place where we see F, that is our 100% of F. So F plus 40, that's not 40%. That's not like 0.4. That's not right. 40 times F would literally be 40 times February. March is 40 times the snowfall of February. That's not right either. So C would make sense, 1.4F. And if we come back to here, we can see, oh, these would add up to 1.4. And then another way to say 0.4 is 4/10, right? So we can actually come back here and say, oh, it's kind of covered up by the slides thing. I'm going to try to get that to go away. But in E, 4/10 F, 4/10 is just like 40%. So 4/10 F plus F would also work. D would not. So C and E would be our options there.